So it's on game capture. To make that to the should be fine.
So this is watching the old stream.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's fine, it's fine.
I mean, that's the test one.
That's the first time you.
I'm plenty of methods that I'm not going to
Just said I had a general idea.
That's fine.
Wait, stream the same.
Yeah, technical hitches. So you can see the screen now. Can you click on here and it doesn't go away?
That's fine, it's fine.
Oh no, I'll lose my viewers. I've got precious viewers.
It's 15 seconds.
That's fine. Cool. So does that work? Yeah, cool. You guys ready?
Technical hitches. We can have a timing issue. It streams like we have now second.
Do you want to turn the delay off? That's fine, it's fine. So go into settings.
Oh no, I'll lose my viewers. I've got precious viewers.
It's 15 seconds.
There is a delay, we're turning the delay off. Cool. So does that work? Good to the left, cool. You guys ready? Up higher. Sorry, right even, here, right. Alt tab.
We have a timing issue. It streams like we have now second.
Do you want to turn the delay off? That's fine, it's fine. So go into settings. Just go into advanced. You should see stream delay. I should untick the box. There is a delay, we're turning the delay off. It's going to have a slight delay anyway then. It's going to have to. So does that work? We work what we got. Go to the left, cool. You guys ready? Up higher. Sorry, right even, here, right. Alt tab. Right. Cool. You guys ready? Do you want to turn the Fine, yeah. See if you can see it all right. Make sure the audio's level to go down is absolutely fine. Cool. All good, right. Cool. That's fine. I'm on the. That's.
It's wrong size. You can like drag it along and bring it small.
Let me get the streamer involved.
Yeah, you get the stream involved.
Oh, you're on the.
Oh, what have you done?
It's let me get to the other bloody side.
Harvey!
I think you need to tab into the
Streamer.
OBS now.
Oh, yeah, that's it. There he is. That's the one.
They buggered it.
Oh yeah, no.
fine. Yep.
Right click it. Right click it.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Transform.
Transform. There he is. Yeah.
Oh no, you have to. Yeah, transform.
Wrong size. You can like drag it along and bring it small.
Yeah, and then you can do 90 square by 10 in the size.
Let me get the streamer involved.
Yeah, you get the stream involved.
Oh, you're on the.
Oh, what have you done?
It's let me get to the other bloody side.
There you go.
Harvey!
There we go. Right, so let's be ready to go.
OBS.
Fixed it. There we go. Cool. Right, we're ready to go, guys.
They buggered it.
Oh yeah, no.
Cool.
Right click it. Right click it.
My voice is coming through. Yeah, cool, nice. Voice is good. Desktop audio is good.
Oh, you're on the.
Oh, what?
Lovely. Cool.
Harvey.
Happy days. Happy days. You can hear me talking anyway. Fixed it. There we go. It's gonna be the most cringy thing. Right, we're ready to go, guys. I'm an absolutely expert. What do you need to do?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Right
just
click it. Right click it.
nothing crude.
Potato, you're a nerd.
That's it. That's it.
Epic.
They'll find that out in 15 seconds.
Cool. Right. Let's get going, guys. Let's get going. Start the game. Level 1, I'd say. And ladettes.
Get these guys to the side on the screen, please.
Oh, I was taking this one now, we're good. Cool, so we got Arrow Game playing as Viper. Got new characters in this game that I do not know the name of. I'm a very good shoutcaster because I know everything about this game, obviously. Very good. Should be good. Fantastic. Good roster of team players. Very good. And ladettes, it's going to be fantastic, don't worry. It's got team player asking for the best out of a worse situation. Cool, so we got Arrow Game playing as Viper. I'm not the best. New characters in this game that I do not know the name of. I'm a very good shoutcaster because I know everything about this game, obviously. Any of you guys know this map? Very good. No? That's fine, that's all good. Fantastic, what's going on? I've got 38 seconds till the clock goes down. First round, pistol round. These guys all want to get these popped in quite quickly into the. It's going to be fantastic. Into the sights. It's got looks like it's more of a B mid asking push, for the best out of a worse situation. We've got Arrow Game playing as Viper. A strong point. I'm not the best. New characters in this game that I do not know the name of. I'm a very good. I don't know this map because I know everything about this game, obviously. Waiting in for a defense. No. That's fine. That's all good. Fantastic. What's going on? I've got 38 seconds till the clock goes down. First round, pistol round. These guys all want to get these popped in quite quickly into the. It's going to be fantastic. Into the sights. Looks like it's more of a B mid asking for the best out of a worse situation. We've got Arrow Game playing as Viper. A strong point. I'm not the best. New characters in this game that I do not know the name of. I'm a very good. I don't know this map joint. I know everything about this game. On to A. Very good. Split push on two sides. That's fine. That's all good. Fantastic, what's going on? I've got 38 seconds till the clock goes down. First round, pistol round. We've got a defense, got one takeout. Good. Popped in quite quickly. Guys are not working as a team. Fantastic. Lack of communication going on. Looks like it's more of a B mid off slowly one by one. Yeah, that was a worse situation. We've got Arrow Game playing as a strong point round. New characters in this game that I do not know the name of. I'm very excited after the joint half of the game into A. Very good. Split push out two sides. That's fine. That's all good. Going as well. Fantastic. 2v1. So we've got 38 seconds till the clock down. First round, pistol round. We've got a defense, got one takeout. Popped in quite quickly. Guys are not working as a team. Fantastic. Lack of communication going on. Looks like it's more of a B. Got it around slowly one by one. Yeah, that was a worse situation. Arrow Game defense, strong point round. New characters in this game. I do not know the name of. I'm very excited after the joint half of the game into A. Very good. Split push out two sides. That's fine. Yeah, go through there. Sure, you got double audio going on. That would have been horrible, terrifying. He's getting the bomb plant down. These guys have realised he has gone for the rotate and he's got that bomb down. Oh, I say bomb, that's spike. He's gone for a bit of a risky manoeuvre. I think everyone knows that the rotate was probably the best thing forward. You've got two people approaching onto the site. He is hiding. He is outnumbered. I think he's gone more for the points of this round more than anything. Go for any picks he can get, but all round looking pretty good. Make sure that in OBS we can't hear the stuff. Yeah, I think I fixed the audio issue. We had a bit of a weird audio issue going on there. It's absolutely fine. Bit of a weird one, but we'll press through. Now bear in mind these are all students. This is a student game. This is probably they've had about an hour and a bit to cobble together this stream overlay, as well as the teams, the planning, and managers involved. Have been quite good. But they've pulled together. The stream technicians have done a very good job. Works nice and smooth. Took a bit of time to get there, but we got there in the end. So we're looking like a bit of another A push. It's looking like. Gets one from across the way. Gets down, takes that along. These guys are going for a bit of a slow push, but they are whittling them down one by one. We've got a bit of a side rotation, but that got taken out pretty quickly. It's definitely something that no one's taking any risks yet. There's no risks being taken, I think. So, in the essence of it being the beginning of the game, I think it's probably a good thing to have that. I think early on, it's definitely to have something a bit more chilled out.
Toxins
So
going
we've
up.
got 3v2 going on here. Now we are looking at that push. He's gone the defense on his side, on his own on the site. Really, it's
3. One
oh,
enemy
look at that! That's
remaining.
pretty good. That was a good
Spike
two-way
down
defense.
A.
Too big.
No charges left.
You
30
can tell with my
seconds
voice, I
left.
sound very excited, very enthralled. This is so far going well. It's brought it down from a 3v2 to a 2v1, which is very, very good. He's going for that. He's again going for that Marshall pick. Marshall v Marshall. So he's going to get set on the side. I think he's got much chance. Great. Yes. Fantastic. 2-0. Now bear in mind, like I said, these are mixed teams. We usually have our we have sort of our official esports team, but I said it's unfair for them to all play as one because they played with each other quite a bit. So I think it's good to mix things up a bit. Flicking through, it's as you can tell, I am a pro Valorant player. I have many hours in this, and I can commentate very well.
Come here.
Names, however, are something I don't get too good at, but it's absolutely fine. See how Spectre's heading out, taking the forward push, being a bit ballsy, going straight in for the pick. He's going to get picked off, I presume. Oh no, no man takes it back, goes for the pistol, takes him out, gets slowed down, but is in cover, which is nice. They've got that first pick onto site, which means they've been able to get on, plant the bomb, plant the spike. Pretty happy with that outcome there. They're going for the push on top. Got an ult going on here. I think they might have a bit of an issue countering this ult. I beg to differ. They did well to fight that. I think
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
that they've done well. They planted that bomb, planted that spike. They got it down. They defended it off. Took out a few of their teammates, but it worked out all right in the end. Still getting used to this observer slot, so I can see what's going on, knowing what the hell thing. This is our new character, that new DLC, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I say DLC, it's free update. The run and gunner. I haven't seen this player in use that often. It looks pretty good. So I haven't streamed in a long time because my mouth is getting very dry very quickly. So I think again they're going for that A push.
There they are.
I don't want to go speak too loudly because they're in the same room as me. But I don't think they're too focused on their game to actually think about what I'm talking about. Going for that first pick. He's actually got the Marshall again going down on top. I think he knows where these guys are. Ult is into play. Let's see how this plays out. just missing
Spike
the
planted.
areas we need to be looking at. Frustrating for us, we know what we're looking at, but they can't see a thing.
One enemy remaining.
1v1, we're on 2v1. The plant, the spike is down. So they're looking for that defuse, but they've kind of got it covered. From a distance, but nonetheless covered. So he needs to really stay in cover. I don't think it's worth peeking this, because you can get a pretty clear line to the bomb there, to the spike.
One enemy
Peeking isn't
remaining.
risky, but it worked. Risky, but it worked, definitely. Got a lot of chat in the classroom saying it's luck or skill. I'll let you guys think about what you think that might be. Obviously, this still feels pretty good because it's probably the most active Twitch chat I've ever seen. Mine's normally my friend saying hello, I'm in your stream. Lovely. You know. Everyone's here for Joel apparently. Joel's getting a shout out, love it. Joel's the popular boy. He's the quarterback in this game of American football. It's at the blind side. We've got through. It's more of a mid-A split push now this time. Got a bit of a bottleneck here going on in the mid. It's looking pretty equal. We've had one trade now already.
Spike down mid.
Yeah, slowly whittling down. These defenders are doing their job very well. Holding these guys off pretty well. That was a good shot. Taken off. These defenders are wiping these guys out. I think they've got their corners. They're not peeking too much, but they're peeking just enough to get around through that. It's looking good. What are these guys going to do? They're still hovering A. Still figuring out what they're going to do. Don't think they really know what to do at this point. I think they're more a bit of a panic state. I wouldn't blame them. They're waiting out for those peaks really.
Standing ahead.
Reveal the position. They're a bit lost in this now, but
Last player
good shot. That was a lucky spray, but I liked it. Good. They've got a chance, but it's 1v3. I'm not sure. But yeah. And their health was low. He didn't have much of a chance there, but it was worth a shot. Defenders are on point on this one. I think they're definitely looking a lot of a stronger team. I think they've talked through their tactics before the game a lot more than the other team. I could be wrong, but it looks like they're a bit more organised. They've got their sights covered. They know exactly where people are going to come from, and their retakes of sites are looking pretty clean.
We will reveal their secrets.
It's looking pretty good so far. I think in terms of gameplay, it's pretty equal, but we have got, I think, a bit of a siding towards the defenders. I think because they've got their defense pretty toughened down. It's looking pretty sharp. These guys are slowly going for. They really like these A pushes at the moment. They've got their cipher down on mid, watching the back. Revealed themselves now. They're pushing on to site, taking it pretty well actually this time. It's a pretty equal game at this point. I think shuffling up the teams is a pretty good idea.
Spike planted.
They've got equal skill levels. They've all dished them out pretty well. Spike is down. Defenders are low. So
One enemy remaining.
I think this was one for the attackers. I think they've executed this quite well. They've pushed in pretty quickly. They know exactly where their last guy is. Close. Battle. I think it might be worth him sticking behind and seeing this fight. Never mind, he's clipping through the wall. That's another round thing. So it's equal now. It's 3-3. This might be a long game, I think. This might be a pretty long game. But their lesson finishes at 1:15. We'll see how far we get to that stage. But knowing these guys, especially the ones playing, will want to finish this out and take that victory, whether it is a win or a lose at that point. It all depends. The nice thing for the lovely OBS technicians that we've got sat next to me is that they haven't got dedication to stay. They can leave whenever they want. Once they finish their lesson, they're not stuck in a game. But it's up to them if they see it through. Going for that push. The defenders are being taken out. So you've got one pick so far. Pushing on, but they are taking that slow approach. They're flooding into B. They've gone for that B tactic this time instead. They've ignored A this time. I think they're trying to flip it around now.
I have the spike.
It's looking pretty good so far. Pushing in. Defenders are low.
One
Oh, there we go.
enemy
They're wiping them out. There's no contest in this round. The attackers have definitely won this one. 100%. Attackers won that one. Fantastic. It's pretty equal. Pretty equal. I presume any of you guys that don't play Valorant too much, it's probably a bit of a overload of things. You have no idea what's going on. Do you guys play Valorant at all? You seen play it? No? Play it much? A little bit. A little bit, yeah. So you know a little bit what's going on, then yeah, that's good. That's the main thing. Just staring at colours and shapes. It's good. So remember as well, during that warm-up area, you're more than welcome to change scenes to, you know, camera if you want to, or anything like that. Yeah. It's all about keeping it dynamic. Yeah. Good. Take initial pick, taken out pretty quickly. 3v5, I think these attackers have fallen into their own at this point. They know what they're doing, their team. Although they haven't played much with their team, they know how to play. They're playing quite well as a team.
Spike down A.
I can hear a lot of gobbledygook coming from that side, but I think there's a lot of team play going on, a lot of chatting. So I'm hoping that it's all working well. They are taking this now. I think the first few rounds were a bit of a warm-up. Bit of a warm-up to this one. Now eventually they've got to where they want to be. Got an AFK, never mind. Come on, Joel. Step it up. It's looking pretty good. I'm trying to listen into their tactics, trying to listen to what they're saying. I know they've got very spread out, heavily defending on A and mid. Got the one guy on B, looking a bit lonely. But I think they've played in the wrong favour because I think they're going for a B push, and they've only got the two. They've got Sage on their way now, but they've only got really the two that are able to quickly rotate round to B. I think by the time they get into B site, which is looking like it's going to be pretty quickly, I think they're going to get overrun just like that, pushed in. They've got a free site at this point. You can see pretty well. They've got a lot of Viper cover. Pushing in for it. They've got the spike down. It is equal playing field right now. We've got 4v4. Just gone for her ult, but ult's taken out pretty quickly. I think floating there was a bit overzealous. There again, equal standings, 3v3, one takeout there.
Last player standing.
Defense are pulling it back this time. I thought these guys would be a bit more aggressive with their holds on the sites, but I don't think they've held that too much this round. They've been outnumbered, outgunned this one. It's going to be a long game, I think. There's going to be a lot of back and forth, cat and dog. I need to do more research on our footballers, football presenters, because they're very good at not talking. It's not stopping talking. I think I just need to play more Valorant. I have to tell my partner that. Play more video games. It's looking pretty good. I'm starting. I had favour on the defenders at first, but I think after realising these players have come into their own in this team, they've hopped in and it's working pretty well. They're going for that A mid push again, getting taken out slowly. I think these attackers really are falling into it. These defenders had it for the first round, but I think they've fallen into their own play style. We've got the bomb spike planted. It's all looking good. Attackers are being pushed again. I think the defenders are being very, very pushy, which I think they might actually start having to do. Their play styles are playing very complementary. Attackers are attacking very heavily, which I think the best defense is a good offense. So I think they need to start actually fighting back. 3v3, they've got the spike, they've got the advantage. This is the issue. I think they've defenders are losing it with it. Jets just left, he's falling right into the trap of the other guys, so they're taking the lead. Quite a steady lead as well. They've got got 2 rounds between them. It's looking pretty good. So it's looking pretty good. You can see us guys here. Got a few minutes to look at my fantastic face and our stream manager to the right of me. Or I say the right of me. There's a few guys set up this overlay, which is great. They've done a really good job. I gave them an hour, like I said, to set it all up. So they've done pretty well. I think definitely getting it all sorted. Yeah, looking good. It's looking good. If you're new to this stream, our team is the South Devon Seagulls. We'll be starting our playoffs next week, so this channel will have the other streams of these games on there as well. I know you guys are all a big fan of Joel apparently, so he'll be playing. That's my hook to get you guys to stay.
Watch out!
Good. We're really liking these A pushes. I think they're not too choppy and changey. They look a bit shooting liney. I think attackers are getting a bit too cocky, but I think they could play out alright. Everyone's being very reserved. The battle's going on there.
You will not kill my allies.
I think everyone's taking a minute. We've got regen. 2 regens, so full teams again, not more. Cypher's gone. Everyone's taking these second lives not too seriously. We're losing it. We've got 2v3.
One enemy remaining.
Look at the jet now. They're planting. These attackers, they're bringing it back. We have got a 2v1. This could go in any way. I've seen Josh play before. He's pretty good at his retakes. Let's see how he's going to get on. He's only got the operator, which means he one shot. But in terms of fire rate, he hasn't got a chance in a firefight. He's got to defend. He's got to defuse that bomb, but I don't think he's going to bother. He might just go for a save. Might be good for the economy of the team as well. But I think that's the best thing to do. He's got that off. That's very expensive asset. You don't want to lose. Josh is pretty good with that operator, so I think it's not worth fighting the battle. Lose to spike detonation. I think that's our first spike detonation actually for the game. It's quite fun.
Last round before the switch.
They're getting there. Last round before the switch, as the lovely person says. But this is a bit of a crucial round. They need to, I think if the defenders go into the attacking round confident with 1 round behind them, I think that they might go through with that a bit extra confidence in themselves and their team. Like I said, they cobbled together team. They haven't played together much, but I think yes, that's a lot of guns. Can't really comment on that too much, honestly. I don't know what happened there. A lot of shotties. So again, they've got pretty strong A and B defense. I think keeping it a bit more equal. They're going for the A push, and I think these guys know that. They know that now. Going for that A push. So I've got the camera on the wall. We've got good visuals. Nope. Bit too run and gun. I think there's a good balance that player still needs. That character still needs a bit of tweaking, a bit of work, knowledge of how to play him. It's 2v3. Attackers, I think, got a little bit cocky. I think defenders also a mix. They got a bit more used to their playing tactics and have developed towards that. I think their defense was a lot stronger. They were a lot less offensive. They stuck behind and they waited for them to push towards them. Which is definitely the best way to go about this. A bit slow. Defenders win that one. Fantastic. So, like I said, hopefully defenders will go now into this round with a bit more of an oomph, a bit more of a excitement to, win. I think 1 round behind them going into this round will definitely help that and their attitude in general. But it could go anywhere. This game so far has been very, very up and down. Everyone was pretty confident in the pistol rounds, very equal, and then attackers on that side started getting into a bit more of a routine, and defenders got into a bit of a slump. So I think if they start fresh in this round, things should come out a bit easier, a bit nicer for them. But I'm unbiased. I'm not voting for a team. Anyone could win at this point. It's all for the fun of the game. That's the main thing. It's all good fun.
Go, go, go!
Just pushing in. They're going for that very strong A push straight away. Getting right onto site, sneaking in, taking all angles. They've got a rotator. Viper's going around and rotate behind them. They could, but that could mess them up. They don't know that's happening. I don't think they're too confident. They're not ready. They're not ready for this. They're not ready for this. And he's gone for the knife. He's that was dirty. But these guys, that's what you get for not watching your backs. You should all know what's going on. That's. I can't describe that. Shoutcasting. But I don't really know how to describe what happened in that round. Not up for their attacking debut. I think that was something they'll need to consider on the next part. Now the issue is with that is that no one was watching behind, no one was covering at all their rear. I think a push is all good, fast push is all good, but I think when it comes to pushing in like that, I think they need to have at least one watcher behind. They've had it before, the other team were doing it as well. I think that's where they were lacking on that offense, really. They're going for that A push again. They're actually looking, I think they've taken into consideration, they've got Josh around the back watching the behind. I think they know now that they might play that technique, but I think they know that Viper won't go around and do that again. I think that was their one trick pony. Better go around and do that. They've taken one out from the Marshall.
Spike down A.
Josh is pretty good with his long range. It's going through pretty quickly. 3v3, pretty equal at this moment. Again, things are going up and down. Things are very different the way they're lining up there. Didn't quite get the top of the 2 lineups. They're being surrounded at this point. I think the attackers might be outnumbered at this point. 1v1 Viper v Viper. Shotty, long versus short. Arrow needs to get close. Didn't get close enough. And I don't know. Got in there with the final shot. So these attackers now, previously defending, really do need to start pulling in their tactics and getting in there and getting on site, getting the bomb down, because they haven't got a spike down yet. As of yet, they haven't got that far. A bit of trash talk in the chat there. I'll ignore that, Oh no, there's love. It's fine. There's a bit of love there. I think they all just need to less attackers, less defenders, more attackers need to reevaluate how they're playing these games and how they're getting into these. But so far, it's looking pretty good for the defenders. I think they will be coming out. I'm not going to make predictions, but they're pushing pretty quickly onto B side. They're flooding in, but also it's equal. A is also coming in. The defenders are coming in onto B, flooding in. I think they know where everyone is. I think everyone knows where each other are, and they're trying to formulate a plan to retake. Attacking wise, they're being pushed back. Josh is on the site with his Marshall, his iconic Marshall.
Yikes.
Picking a few. We've got a few picks. 2 versus 3. They're rotating around the sides. I think they might be outmaneuvered at this point. Everyone knows where everyone is. Everyone knows the playing field. I think it's a case of the defenders need to get that bomb down, and they've got that round. Fantastic. It's looking good. I think for a couple of the other game, they've got 10 minutes technically until the end of their session, but I think we might get to the 13 mark around that time. It's all looking pretty good. The stream has been managed beautifully. You've done a very good job, guys. Need a drink after this. Not the usual thing to say. I'm more of a Coke person, more on the that side of things. Anyway, back to the game. The attackers are pushing. They're getting pretty hairy. They go for the areas. I think the area's got that weird thing at the moment. Sort of no wind-up speed at the time, so it's being a bit evil. I think developers need to look into that and change that around, because you can spray into that like it's nothing. I think the attackers felt the aggression of the areas there. Of the shotty. Close enough, but not quite. These attackers, they do need to pull it in. They need to rein it in as much as they can. Bring it up. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, but I'm not losing hope. There was time for a retake. They can bring it back. I'm hoping they're not getting tilted, because it's all about the fun of the sport. We've got two ults per side. We've got Reyna and Viper, and we've got Viper and the new character. I forget the name. Quick round up of the scores. It's the kill feed, KDA. Josh is reigning supreme, 19-3. That's pretty good. I don't know on the other team, 25-1. So that is definitely a score. Score to note down.
One down.
Just gone for that pick straight off. It's got an operator. It's going through. We've got 3 ults now. They could use this. It's not quite a die round yet. Guys are sticking behind. We've got that back rotate again. It's very messy in here right now. Looking pretty chaotic in there. Get the bomb down. Spike is being planted. Arsenal, it's all about defending that site now. They've got three to defend, 2 to defend. I speak too soon. I don't know, he's very good with that operator. I think it's they need to stay out sight. It's just 2 of them. They need to stick. Nice and still. They've got that plant down. They've got that upper. They've got that chance to hold the site. It's purely long distance. Say that. They swapped out. They didn't know that. That was evil. Evil. Absolutely evil. That was not expected. Not looked at. I didn't think that would happen. But he definitely made the right choice switching to that closer range. It's a good class. Our first defuse as well. Looking good. I think that was probably one of our highlight rounds. I think that'll be one to save for a clip. Looking very good. Very, very good stuff. I think, like I said, the change over to a shotty was definitely the route to go down. I think approaching that with the operator would just be an absolute nightmare. Would not work at all. So it's definitely smart. 300 IQ play. Do not think they were expecting a quick push like that. They knew he had the operator, and they weren't expecting that at all. All round, a lot of skill in this game. I've seen a lot of fantastic team play. They're going for that A push. I think they're pushing up in. Got that spike. They're pushing right up close. Defensive, they got 3 on A in terms of defense. So I think it's that's where they're losing it a bit. I think it's not looking good for them. I think defense are taking them out. And this will bring us into that penultimate round.
Remaining.
Defenders are just too strong. I think this team, they know what they're doing with defense. They know how to stop that push. And they've done well to fight that off. We're on that penultimate round now. We're anything, you know, we can expect a victory from defenders, but also we could get that clutch, we could get that retake. And I think there is still a slight chance. The game is not over yet, but you never know what can happen in this game. I think it's been a very up in the air performance by everyone. The switch of teammates has definitely shook people up. I think they've all adjusted, and by the 5th round, they'd all pretty much settled into their positions. It's just a matter now of fighting through. So these guys are looking at going for the attack on A. I think that might be their best route because they've got that Viper. They've got just the one Viper to fight off. If they can get on the site, get that bomb planted, they'll be in good steadings. Issue is they're taking too long. Taking too long to get onto that site, and everyone knows, and everyone's rotating. We've got a rotate going on there. They've gone from 1 to 3 defenders, so I think they're outnumbered at this point. These guys are still watching it, but I think looking like they're taking too long. I think things need to speed up a bit. They don't quite know where these defenders are. I think the pick is going a bit.
Spike down B.
Struggle. We've got 5v2, so it's looking like a change around. I think we just lost 2. 3v2. Anything could happen at this point. We've got Jet and a ult. Take them on 2v2 at this point.
Remaining.
This could be, like I said, it could be a retake. They could go through and get this. They did. We've got 1 more round after this. They brought themselves a bit more. They brought themselves a bit more time, a bit more money. Hopefully, jolted the economy a little bit. Hoping that defenders lost that bit of cash. Looking like they're all pretty much set out in terms of loadouts. So they're looking pretty good. It's all pretty healthy, pretty equal. Josh has gone for that operator again, so I think that might be definitely a big help. Got a micro tournament going on. I am indeed. And everyone else is brave to do it, so I'd do it. You know, we've got quite a lot of viewers, which is looking good. We've got students, friends joining in. We're on the penultimate round. Anything could happen at this point, so it's pretty stressful. I think the attackers are definitely
down B.
They've got tilted with their attack. So I think you know, the last round, I think they looked at it and went, okay, we've done well, but I think they're not pushing as fast as they could be. Getting wiped out, I think this could be the end of it. There's Josh and his operator, hoping for the best. I think he could pull something back, but he's been outrun, and that is the game. Defenders win. final standings. A good game all round for a tournament cobbled together in 2 hours. I think it was pretty good. So thanks guys for watching. These guys have done very well. Good job guys. Well done, and cheers for watching. I'll see you guys in another tournament next week. Next Wednesday we're doing one. So if you guys are all watching, watch then about 5 o'clock next Wednesday. We'll be in for our main team. Seagulls will be playing. I don't know what college it is. It's another college.